Hi everyone, so it is a chilly Thursday, windy day here in Nashville, and I have just come from another video shoot. This time decided to come to the Parthenon here in Centennial Park to use as my background. This shoot did not last as long, and for an independent artist, no budget film shoot. It almost had the feeling of the Doctor Who fan film that several of my friends and I made several years ago, except they did have the better camera equipment. And oh my goodness, I mean, it was bad enough the other night when there were so many young people. The director was young, the costuming people were young, makeup people, but some of the crew had a few years on them. Yeah, I'm trying to adjust so that you can get a view of the Parthenon as I'm walking around. But this one, all young people. And in a way, I kind of felt sorry for them because the extras who showed up, like 4 of us, are all old enough to be their parents and grandparents. And so yeah, they were a little unsure about how to react with these older people and everything. But it all worked out real well. Getting to meet more people. Yeah, I got to meet an older gentleman who's been doing this kind of thing for 40 years. And he shared a lot of information with me. So it made me feel, it helped a whole lot talking with him and learning some of the few tricks of the trade here in Nashville. As he pointed out, there's not just a whole lot of filming going on. They thought back in the days of Burt Reynolds that Nashville was going to become the next coast. Even the video industry has kind of dissipated. So, but there are still casting agents, agencies here, and I've heard them talk about some of the ones that are good here in the city. So yeah, I'm walking around the park some so that we can also get some other background. Of course, the sun's in my eyes right now, so I can't tell if you can see that pond back behind me. I am going to turn around so that we get the view of the Parthenon again back in there while I'm just walking around. So yeah, I enjoyed listening to Patrick, and Patrick telling me about how so much of this is done online now. And he was telling me that I can use my community theater experience as part of my resume and make a reel and make my own website and put information on it. So between him and Michael LaCure in Jackson, please remember Michael is conducting these classes in Jackson. I'll be glad to give you more information about that if you want it. And so yeah, just going forward with this and everything. I'll tell you, I had not realized how long it's been since I've been to Nashville. I guess the last time I was in Nashville was when Mom was in Vanderbilt Hospital having open heart surgery. And right off the top of my head, I don't remember how long ago that's been. But let's say 5 years. Watching joggers here in the park having fun. So anyway, yeah, the last time I was here, coming into Nashville from Trenton, there was this huge sod farm with a railroad track that went through it. And I always thought, man, that would be such a neat place for a commuter stop for trains or something. And lo and behold, that sod farm is gone. Woo, man. And there are just house after house after house close in to each other that's covering up all of that area. And as I was driving from the photo shoot site to here, I'm seeing all of these new houses growing up. Now, right now I've been in the area of David Lipscomb University, here at the Parthenon, Woodmont, Hillsborough Pike, that kind of stuff. And so we're talking about, these were big house neighborhoods, estate neighborhoods. Yeah, I'm taking one more thing that I want to try and get into a video shot here, so I'm adjusting again, trying to keep something interesting in the site. But anyway, so yeah, there's these houses that they were estates, huge houses, huge lawns. Back in the days when these people probably had gardeners, and now they have to rely on landscaping companies. Probably cost a whole lot more than what it did once upon a time. But I have a feeling that a lot of these estates have either sold their a lot of their land, or they have been demolished. People could not afford to keep them, and now you got all these smaller houses with the oh, you would have been fine, thank you though. Yeah, no, one of the joggers going by. So anyway, some of these estates are gone, just a few of them, and they have crowded so many houses into what would have been once that estate. It's like there's a whole subdivision now. So yeah, you know me and trains. So here's the locomotive here at Centennial Park. Oh my goodness, it's been 25 years since I have been to Centennial Park. Whew, they've done some not real restoration work on the locomotive, but they have tried to do work on it so that it's not going to rust. If I remember correctly, when I was here 20 years ago, it was behind a chain link fence, and you could not get as close to it as what I'm getting today. Huh. Yeah, they're doing work all right. It's the Nashville Steam Preservation Society's volunteer timesheet. So, NC and St. Louis. Let's see. They are planned to... Oh, they're really ambitious here. They're going to return it to operation. Rebuild and operate the locomotive out of downtown Nashville, between Riverfront Park and points east, going to Baxter, Cookeville, Lebanon, Montgomery, Watertown. Oh my goodness. Touring Middle Tennessee. Of course, they've got to get permission from the freight railroad if they don't have their own tracks. So they have a donation project here. It will work with the Nashville and Eastern Railroad and the Tennessee Central Railway Museum. Wow. Donations, www.nashvillesteam.org/support if you want to donate online. I'm sure they would appreciate that. So, by the way, this line would have gone through Jackson at one time. I'm pretty sure that this is a freight locomotive, as big as it is. And who knows, it might have pulled a freight train through Jackson. Just don't know. So I'm going to walk around just a little bit more. They ask that you do not climb on the locomotive. Keep it in good condition. This tender can hold 15,000 gallons. That is really neat. Let's say built in 1942. So yeah, more than likely a freight locomotive. So I'm going to walk around just a little bit more. Not a whole lot. I've talked about everything I can think of that's important to talk about. And so once I get past the locomotive, I'm going to pretty much end my video. It's been running for a long time, and it's pretty much at the end of YouTube time anyway. So it's been a great day. Again, I appreciate my opportunity to get to work on this video, getting to meet some other people. Oh, I bet this was an entrance to a railroad station at one time. So anyway, yeah, especially enjoy getting to talk to Patrick. Oh, accidentally got a good view of the locomotive there and its driving wheels. And yeah, it's also been pretty good just talking about how things have changed since the last time that I was here. So I'm going to look at one more sign here. I'm watching my timer. I'm getting closer and closer to the end of my time. And I have to stop in just a minute. Let's see if there's anything important. Oh, just talking about the Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis Railway and some of the information about that. So, who knows? Maybe back another time. We'll just see what happens. I'm having a great day. Hope that you have a great day, and see you around. Bye.